Jazz and beyond.
Where the standards are always hot.
And the mood's just right.
On 702
and CapeTalk.
If you're wondering what this absolutely beautiful music you're listening to is, I'll tell you one thing. It's on Jazz and Beyond on 702 and CapeTalk. It is the music of a man who's been a household name in the industry, but now is making strides in the Big Apple, in New York, where he's currently based. It is Lumanyano Mzi. This is out of his debut album called Ithemba Elitsha, meaning a new hope. And this amazing song is called Unintended Consequences. I wonder what those are. Lumanyano. What are the?
Hello, this is Nothemba.
How are you? What are these mistakes, Nkosi yami? These unintended, these disasters, unintended. What a song, though! What a song!
Thank you. Firstly, let me greet all your listeners all around the world, and this song pretty much. It speaks on the duality of progress and its side effects, particularly the nuance of how technology, science have both improved society at the same time creating unforeseen circumstances. So that's where that song, that's how it came about.
Yeah, I guess you're speaking about those people who keep saying, trust the science. The science that has these unintended consequences.
Yeah, and also yes, as also in its simplest form, we can think about it as, how we love using cell phones, but at the same time, they put a situation in us being able to communicate with people. So yeah.
Yes, but also the unintended consequence of us now not even meeting physically anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and then we start now cutting off those senses of ours that connect with other human beings, which were meant to be the more natural ones. Now we are technocrats and just, But listen, welcome to Jazz and Beyond, and congratulations on this debut album. And should I say, our Berklee College of Music graduates, who we're very proud of. How was that? How was going to Berklee, by the way? What's it like? Because this is an institution that we keep quoting, some of us, and I'm just wondering, for musicians, just being, you getting, what do you call it? To be able to go there, babies, and I haven't been in school for a very long time. I've forgotten what to call these things. Being able to afford to go there, at this prestigious music school. What's that experience like? And probably just because in my head, you go there and you see all these other musicians, the lecturers who you've seen or listened to their music, watch them perform, and wondered if you'll ever come across them in your life. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, definitely being awarded the opportunity to go to a school like Berklee College of Music.
Yeah, the word I was looking for was scholarship. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yes. It has been both a dream and a life-changing experience. I think for every musician out there, one of the biggest things we want to do is to be able to interact with musicians and people from all around the world. And being at a school like this that is very global, where you find people from all corners of the earth. You find people from Kenya, Japan, Hong Kong, Australia. it's such a global space, and I call it Wonderland, musically, in terms of what happens inside the institution. It's so inspiring. It is so motivating, and it's incredible. Like, as you said, being able to actually interact with your heroes, the people that you've dreamt of and seen on TV, and all of that. And now these people are accessible and they're your teachers, it's such an incredible space. Yeah.
And probably very inspiring musically, because when you went there to study, I mean, you came off, yes, you have been performing with, your Cape Town band, the Unity band, and other bands, and also performing with a lot of musicians from here at home, Bo Sibongile, Bo McCoy, Bo Judith Supuma, and then now you have got an album, and I'm thinking, I wonder, Lumanyano, what, clearly all these musicians and works that you have come across growing up have a lot to do with how you then decided your project, your personal project, your first solo project should sound like and should be heard, and what that music, should mean or say.
I mean, definitely. For a fact that, being able to work with such greats and such historical and iconic figures from home, you mentioned about McCoy and so forth, has been such an incredible experience for me growing up, and in terms of shaping my own sound and the people that I've interacted with at home musically, through playing with different people and even band leading my own band, for example. Actually, funny thing is, the last time we spoke was when the Unity band just won the Mzansi Jazz award. Yeah.
Look at you now.
Yeah. So definitely, I think for me, I think of myself as someone that carries the heritage of South African music and what it is across genres, and being from Cape Town and having to be exposed to playing everything. And so I also kind of approached this record as a way to, firstly, not filter myself, but also, compositionally explore all these things that I love, that I'm influenced by, and actually put them on one body of work. Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow is June 16th. You even have a track on the album that, makes reference to the youth of 76. And why was that important for you?
I mean, when I first came back home in first time after finishing a year at Berklee, I landed on the 17th of June. And, when you're in a different country, you're exposed to a different calendar, so they don't celebrate the things we celebrate. So therefore, you sometimes also forget about some historical events that are important to you. So basically, I felt that, and I got inspired, actually. And I felt that, the youth of 76 were more than just protesters. They were a symbol of a generation's refusal to be silenced, and, they stood against issues, such as oppression, inequality, exclusion, and those things still haunt us today. So this song was both, it is both homage, and it's a call to action, urging us to pick up where they've left off, in terms of fighting for equal education, which also I think it's like, I'm walking on their shoulders. I've been able to be awarded an opportunity to come and to go further and study, which I would have never thought I would ever have such an experience. Yeah.
Yep. Let's listen to the song for a bit. If you're just joining us, I'm in conversation with Lumanyano Mzi, who is a US-based multi-instrumentalist composer. He's got a new album called Ithemba Elitsha. This is a track from the youth of 76. Oh, my technical producer is not happy with me because I'm cutting the song But I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. What a beautiful tribute to the youth of 76. In actual fact, no one should complain because you're coming to perform all this music, so they can go and see it live, and they can get hold of the album.
Yes, they can take it home with them.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah. But who are these amazing musicians, though? You recorded with. Now, this is your. You have produced and recorded before, but this is your personal solo project. Which you produced yourself. And you play, yes, we know you as the amazing drummer that you are, but you play other instruments, and you're a great composer and producer as well.
Thank you. Yes. Well, for this project, I actually decided on stretching myself and also showing other layers of myself that people don't know. In the project features incredible musicians from all around the world who are really dear to heart for me. There's Kira Moser on bass from Austria, who's been a great friend of mine, and professor, mentor, and friend Kevin Harris on piano, who teaches at Berklee and was also taking me under his wing. And there's my friends from home. Wouldn't have been able to do this without them too. Simon Manana from Johannesburg, whom you know.
Yes.
There's Jean Strauss from Cape Town. There's guitar player Isaac Romagosa from Spain, Amari Jorge Cabral from Dominican Republic. It features also mentor and friend Nando Michelini. It also features Jacques Schwartzbart. There's just to name a few. There's a lot more musicians that are featured in this project, and I was so grateful to have them be a part of it and to bring my vision to life. And and coming with me on tour will be Kira Moser, Kevin Harris, Isaac Ramagosa, Simon Manana, Jean Strauss, and
Thanks for bringing Simon back home. This is Omwanani.
He's coming home. Yes.
Oh, fantastic! And I mean, you're former members of the Unity Band, who are still thriving and doing amazing things with the band. Wabalahla, and they are looking at
you. No, never.
I know. I guess you'll be. There's excitement in you coming back home, and probably uniting with them at some point as well.
Yes. Well, if I tell you the dates, I'll tell you one thing for sure. You don't want to miss the show in Cape Town because you're going to see some incredible guests, some of you whom you are familiar with. So actually, if I may also take this opportunity to just share some of the dates. So on the 2nd and the 4th of July, we'll be at the National Arts Jazz Festival in Makanda. And then on the 10th of July, we'll be at the Young Blood Africa Gallery. And then on the 12th of July, we'll be at Untitled Basement in Johannesburg. And in these shows, I have some incredible guests. I have the incredible Tanika Dladla from the Unity Band, and I also have my lovely wife Namisa Mdlalose appearing in Cape Town, and in Johannesburg I have the incredible and amazing Spa Mdlalose, and as well as Siphelele Vundla in Johannesburg. So it's going to be an incredible time, and I would urge all your listeners to make sure that they get tickets now before ziphele. Otherwise, abantu bazawulila bathi hayi bo.
Yes, absolutely. But I mean, the name of the album, Ithemba Elitsha, and it's obviously a flower in blooming and in the midst of death and sadness and destruction. Giving new hope. This is me. This is me now imagining what you are thinking. But no, you tell me what you were thinking.
Well, since as you've said in the beginning, this album for me is a culmination of my life. As a musician, it's meant to inspire infinite hope in a better future for humanity. And we live in a world that's really riddled, with existential angst. There are a lot of contradictions and a lot of uncertainty, so with this musical offering, I'm offering what we'll call and a welcome tonic, if you may say, and it captures, like, I wrote it capturing my complexities of being a musician and my personal journey in music, as well, while reflecting on the world and its constant changes, just in search for meaning and healing.
Yeah. The album is coming out on America's Independence Day, 4th of July. Yeah. Have you gone totally American?
Yay.
Totally American now.
Yeah, kind of actually.
Well, there you go.
But actually, it's been such an incredible, as this album has been unfolding, it seems to be falling in place on such monumental days and events. So I'm happy that it's also has taken its own form, and and it gets released on days like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here during, or on a weekend of my birthday, because you're saying you are going to be in Cape Town on the 10th of July. My birthday is on the 11th, and then you are at Untitled Basement on the 12th. So at least I'll get a chance to see you perform. Now, the first single came out on the 6th of June, which is called Lioness, which is that's the song I'm going to play out with. But before I play that song, I was reading this fascinating story about how when you started playing the drums at 6 years old and your legs couldn't reach the drums, and how you were compensating it, and that in itself, that frustration is what inspired you. This thing, I'm gonna get it until I get it.
Yes. And how also black parents be buying you big things as well. Even the drum, my first drum set that my father and mother bought me was big. You will grow into it.
Sinjalo.
It's so sinjalo. You grow into things. So as a kid, at 7, just being at the PAL annual reggae festival, you playing at midnight, you are sleepy. I was sleeping on the car. My father says, hey, I have one song to play with the band, and you can't reach the pedal. These things are big, and the sticks. But we make it work, and we're still here trying to make it work.
Absolutely. Listen, those stories and that journey is so important in who you have become today, and we'll love it for you. And congratulations, Lumanyano, for this personal and absolutely amazing project that you've come up with, Ithemba Elitsha. We're looking forward to you coming home and on tour. And just repeat those dates again.
We will be at Grahamstown from the 2nd to the 4th at the Makanda Jazz Festival on the 10th of July at the Young Blood Africa Gallery in Cape Town. And then on the 12th of July, Untitled Basement. Do get your tickets at Quicket. And I hope to see you guys there. Thank you so much for awarding me this opportunity.
It has been a pleasure.
Audience.
And who is the lioness? Is that your wife, Namisa?
Definitely, yes. The lioness is my mother.
Namisa, by the way, is the sister to Spamdlalo, isn't it?
Correct. Yes.
I'm clever.
Yeah, you are very clever. Yeah, I love the way how you're piecing these things together. Yeah. So no, lioness is an ode to women in my life. My mother, my partner, Daduba, Magazibam. So and many others who've had a significant contribution in my life. So silently shouldering incredible burdens while nurturing us. So this is an offering of love and just refuge. So I wrote this for them.
Thank you. And all the best, and congratulations once more. Lumanyano Mzi on Jazz and Beyond, where you come for the jazz and you stay for a good time. This is Lioness.